So I'm gonna get a workout in. I decided I'm gonna start recording for my progress sake in lifting and trumpet playing and just overall being here for a whole year, right? Might as well make it exciting for myself. So I'm gonna do our primary focus is gonna be squats today, and then I'm probably gonna do a bunch of accessory or some shoulders and some accessory work on shoulders, just because guess I'll talk about that a little bit later, right? But I've been following Calgary Barbell for the 16-week program for 4 weeks now, 3 weeks. I did it the last time I was here, and it really helped. I only did it for I think it was 8 weeks, and then I had to leave. And then every time you leave from a new location, you know, your sleep is off, your eating's off, your training's off, so you see family, so it's very different. But I've been 4 weeks on the program, and so far I felt pretty good. I think on top of that, I think my eating's just also been pretty good, so I haven't I've had nothing but consistencies. But yeah, I mean, if anyone's looked into Calgary Barbell, or if you've seen any forums and stuff, it's definitely a kickstart or an introduction to powerlifting. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this workout in. This is the second time I work out when it's midday, and it's not bad. It actually reminds me of home. It reminds me of working out with my brother when it's hot as fuck outside, and you know, it's nice. I enjoy it. You get a good sweat going on, and it's you don't, I don't know, it's just there's no excuses, you know, to just get a good workout midday when it's hot. It's enjoyable. But all right, let's get it. So I gotta walk back to my office because I forgot my protein, and I'm like, man, do I really want to walk back right now? Because I'm being lazy. It's hot. But if I don't have 2 scoops, it's quite a lot today. 50 grams, 48 grams of protein. I don't think I'm gonna eat right now at the defect, so I definitely I'm gonna eat at the defect, but I'm not gonna eat an extra 48 grams of protein at the defect, because that's too much. It's too hard, especially right now that I'm gonna go to sleep. But yeah, I don't know, I like working out at this time. I talked about before, it feels good. It feels rewarding, let's put it that way. But yeah, kind of I haven't really talked about why I'm making these videos. So for one, I'm a contractor now, and it's my first year, and overseas, not stateside. And I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube about contractors that if you type in military contracting or whatever, you'll find straight up mercenary type shit, you know. But I think there might be a little bit of confusion as far as what type of job opportunities there are. And I think I put this out for majority of people that are in active duty, that are thinking of getting out. I mean, a lot of people know already, right? Even if you haven't deployed, or you have deployed, even if you're not in the military, you can find these jobs. It's just you got to be willing to leave, right? You got to be willing to leave the States. And I mean, they're good opportunities. You're able to stack some money, go to another country, you know, to travel a little bit, and pretty much just focus on yourself depending on what your job is, right? But I mean, some jobs are gonna have more free time, some jobs are you're gonna be working all the time. But I mean, if you find yourself in a route that's like IT, cyber, anything of that sort, like, you'll be working, but you know, you'll find time, you'll make time to better your portfolio, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm not old. That's another thing that like put out there, that I feel like a lot of contractors, you're just kind of expected to be like 40, 40 years old, 35 years old, 45 years old. But it's like, if you set yourself out the right way and you connect with people right away and you find the opportunities, or if somebody gives you that opportunity, you're gonna be fine, And I say this because, I mean, you all know how hard it is to make a decent living stateside. You know what I mean? Yeah, anyways, I don't know what I'm saying, but pretty much, if you take opportunities out here, you get yourself a skill set in something that you can see yourself doing for a while. You get good at it, and you're good enough to where, you're a subject matter expert. You put yourself out in one of these locations where you're working essentially with a few people or by yourself, you're fine, I guess it really depends too where you live in the States. Because, I mean, I was living in California, and that shit's hard, man. I don't know, it's like, you can have a decent job, but like, as far as trying to buy a house or trying to save, just in general, just trying to save, yeah, you could budget it in and whatnot, but it's just still super hard. It's like, the way I see it, the way most people see it, is that doing this is gonna be essentially like a cheat code to your life, right? Especially like if you're, I mean, this is not something that you want to do long term. Like, you don't want to be doing this for more than 10 years. You don't want to have such a high maintenance life that you end up not being able to afford your lifestyle, right? So that's another thing too. It's like, find your budget, find your balance, and everything will be all right. But that's another thing too. It's like, it's a very minimalistic lifestyle, right? You pack a bag, you go out to a deployed location, and you pretty much just have whatever clothes you have, a backpack, fucking, I don't know, literally just clothes, whatever you feel you need. Like, if you're gonna work out every day, you need protein, you need your supplements, workout belt. If you're gonna do, if you're gonna take classes or something, like a laptop, whatever the case may be. But I mean, you got to be okay with having a minimalistic lifestyle, or you just adapt to it. And completely honest with you, the lifestyle is somewhat addicting because you're able to continue to focus and work on yourself and grow as a person. The only downside, right, obviously, is not being back home, not being in the States, not seeing your family, not whatever the case may be, right? Everybody's circumstances are different. Some people are married, some people have kids, some people are single. So, you take that as you will. Put it that way. There was another guy that had posted. He said that you have to get used to shitting in porta johns. It just really depends on like what base you're at, because at least we have a like actual restrooms here, so it's not too bad. It's really not bad at all. It just depends where you go. So today I'm gonna be doing deadlifts. Pretty excited because this is the first time on the program that it has me doing 300 pounds, which is it's not a lot, right? But like, in comparison to like doing 275 for, I don't know, like the last 2 weeks, it's pretty cool. It's gonna feel like oh, I'm pulling big boy weight, But I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to post maybe like once a week, and like if I ever get bored, then maybe I'll consider posting more. But for right now, I think once a week is good enough. There's not really much that goes on out here anyway, so it's just gonna be clips of me lifting and eating.